Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Rainborn, where we are building this massive roof to save us from the relentless rain and spicy water. We are continuing building this roof. Hopefully the forest will be saved at some point soon enough, so we can start getting more resources that we currently have. Yeah, we are struggling with the logs and planks, and that's to be expected when we are spending all of them. So, we are continuing in that. It will not go faster as the rain is only getting worse. So we need to be encased under these roofs to survive. Let's see how that will go. So I'm not planning to do anything else. We still have some surplus of metal blocks, so we should be okay for some time. But we are completely out of pine resin. So hopefully this will be done very soon. Okay, I'm going to blast this on turbo speed, as this will take a long time. So you know what? Let's go and spend 7 days waiting. I will of course come out sooner if anything interesting happens. This area is already covered. It's not the best, but we don't have that much terrain. I mean the dirt production, so we should start filling this up. It will take a long time. Later we will rebuild this, but first we need to get enough logs to be able to rebuild anything. And we can plant some pine trees or whatever here. We have this forester in this location. Yeah, it's not close enough. And path there. We don't have a path there, unfortunately, but I can always make like a temporary path through these blueberries. Like, let's say through here. Why not? We will put the road there. We can fill this up and start growing some more trees there. Especially the pine trees. I think we'll be planting them there. So we will have more pine resin. And they are already removing those bushes. Nice. Okay. We definitely need another forester close, and we will need additional... We will need additional, what it is called? Irrigation here. But let's first start filling it up. Build this forester. We will have a tapper shack right here. And we can start planting some, not birches, pine trees, damn it. Alright, that would be a mistake. A big mistake. Pine trees, that's what we want. This is constantly getting flooded for now. The roof is still under construction. So I think this is a good way to do it. You see, they already used all the dirt that we've had stockpiled. And this is getting flooded. Look at that. That sheer amount of water. All these bad water pumps, dirt excavator, and everything here is flooded. I will need to remove this large tank at some point. Oh no, this should be a levees. Yeah, that's from the power plant. But maybe we will need to remove it anyways. Look at that water. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Okay, let's keep blasting it, as everything will take time to build. We are not producing enough dirt to make it happen in just a couple of days. So far we've been lucky on having only normal rains and not the spicy water rains, but that can change anytime soon. I'm going to prioritize the tapper shack and the forester, because I would like to have them as soon as we can. And we are already planting some pine trees, so we will have at least a little bit of pine resin in like 12 days or something, because there is a very low chance that this will get flooded. Or no, currently there is a 0 chance this will get flooded or contaminated, because we have this massive drainage here that is taking all that water. You see, it's going down here, so no problem there. Only this forest is still in danger, as it is currently right now flooded, and usually it gets contaminated and destroyed. Look at that. Oh, that water. Oh, I love it. I know that I'm repeating myself, but this is awesome. I am looking forward to trying that Thousand Islands or whatever is that map called with crazy lane like this. Stay tuned. That run is being prepared already. It may be really fun. I think it will be fun. But back to business here. Yeah, this is already drying here. We will need some irrigation. I can build a permanent irrigation somewhere here, let's say. Is that in the middle? I think that's in the middle. Yes. Let's say we will have it here. I mean, and by permanent, I mean that this will remain here even when we will be rebuilding the roof. Because I built it like an idiot and not like a beaver engineer. Oh, and we have a spicy rain coming down. Yeah, these trees are going to die again, and a lot of our beavers that are working out here will get contaminated, but that's to be expected. We are already at 36, unwell and 1 contaminated. But one day we will conquer the rain. Hopefully, before it conquer us. And this is continuing quite well. We just still didn't build that forester. I need to lower the priority on the roofs here because they're spending all the planks in this area. So let's lower the priority slightly. And now they should focus on building the tapper shack and forester because we need these two here. And then these platforms and irrigation. Alright, we can already start irrigating this area, and I built it quite far away, but that's okay. I could have built that irrigation a bit closer. No problem there. Let's have this temporary path there. Prioritize it. And hopefully soon we will be able to plant more pine trees here. And that should be enough for the pine resin that we need for our mines. Let's keep them working on that. We have another spicy rain, unfortunately. We have 63 contaminated beavers. Fortunately, we have still 100 unemployed. Well, we will have around 50 unemployed because half of them, 52 is still just unwell, not contaminated. That means they can still work. But as soon as they will reach that contamination level, they will stop working. Nice to see that the roof construction continues well. Look at that. We already made quite a progress. These bridges can be removed. They are not needed here anymore. Instead, we are just going to extend the roads as normally. Whoop, don't destroy that. Don't destroy this. Okay, and here, let's extend the road. Okay, here the rain will not be a problem anymore. That will go down straight to this drainage. The problem will be here. So I would say we need to focus on finishing this layer, and then the rest is not that important because I can do here a drainage. And we can be growing at least some trees down here before we finish the rest of the roof. So we can do a drainage somewhere here. I know we will need to replace that again later. But that's not that big cost. It's just terrain blocks. You see, all the trees died here from the contamination. I was expecting that, it's fine. And our new irrigation is working. Brilliant. So we can have our pine trees here. So we will have pine resin. So we can make treated planks and start mining scrap metal again. As you can see, we are getting low on metal blocks. So this is coming up just in time. It needs just a couple of more days for the trees to mature, and then they will start producing first pine resin. And we are kinda in the middle of a bantite, so I'm going to increase some of the modifiers again. We are Starting to have less and less modifiers that we can do, but we will go all the way to 100% with everything. Like minimum rain duration, let's increase that to 55. Increase rain coverage to 65. Heavy rain radius 75, and maybe one more thing. What does this mean even? How many clean rain events must pass for the acid rain probability to reach its 50% cap? Let's lower this to 5. Yeah, that will be all for today, and then next cycle we'll increase some of those stats again. Ooh, look at that! We have 160 unwell and contaminated beavers together. Bloody hell. And there will be more. There will be more for sure. These engines and smelters are not even able to work. It's almost constantly flooded when it is raining in this part of the map. Alright, let's keep working on this. Let's go turbo speed again. And officially we are out of metal blocks. We scrap metal we didn't have for a couple of days already, or maybe even longer. But that's fine. Hopefully soon we will have our first treated planks produced again. Let's check the pine trees. Alright, they're at 87% ready to produce some pine resin. It will not be a big amount, but it is a start for sure. We could have planted more trees there, but we don't have an access into this area because the way we build it. I would need to, you know, build a new path there. It's fine. This should be enough to keep our metal production at least somewhat running. We just need to finish this last section of the roofs. The rest is not that important. We will have this drainage down here. That will take care of the excess water, and it will stop flooding our forest. And we can have more pine trees here. Pine trees. Yeah, we can swap these oaks, at least temporarily, for more pine trees. And this way we will definitely have enough treated planks and pine resin. Yeah, right now we are just, we are waiting for the metal block. So we need to wait for the pine resin, treated planks, and we will get to it. At least we will stop using all the logs and our resources will go up a little bit. Oh, they finished building this tubeway station. Nice. And we had some scrap metal up here, so they can get that. And there must be some leftover treated planks that they are using to mine. Yeah, they have 17 hold up in this storage, and there is 200 more scrap metal in that mine. Perfect. So we will have metal blocks soon enough to finish the whole roof here. Well, not the whole, but at least the parts that I said that we need. The drainage was built down here. So soon, when the impermeable floors are put down, it should stop leaking water down on our trees and instead go to the drainage. Already it is smaller like area flooded, and that's great. I completely forgot that I put down this tubeway station here. And they were waiting only on the planks, I think. And look at that, we are at 400 planks already. Yeah, logs are back on the menu. And we shall have some pine resin soon. I think there was already a harvest, at least once, because these are down to 40% again. Yeah. So we must have already produced some of the treated planks after a very long time. Yeah, this one is working here. Great. Okay, just a few more metal blocks here. You can see the flooding is receding, really. Let's check it down here. Maybe I will need more drainage, but probably not. No, and the flooding is gone. Now the forester can work on full and plant all these lovely trees here. This area outside, we are going to stop planting here, because that will still get flooded, contaminated, and all that good stuff. But we will have our pine trees here and our oak forest. This Tapper Shack will not be able to reach it, but we can build a new one here. That's not a problem. Alright, so our main trouble may be over right now. We just need to replenish our stockpile of logs, planks, and then we can build the rest of the roof that is planned here. And then the final stage will be this in the middle, but we need to make sure that water will be diverted outside of the map and not going to flood our houses and everything here. So we will need to build more levees around this area, probably. Yeah, we will go like this to build a barrier. Yeah, and that will go outside of the map, just like we did here. I can even plant the rest of these, because why not? So how far we are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be here, I think. Oh, and the bad tide is over. Okay, I'm going to adjust more settings soon. And this is way too high. That needs to be double platforms. Oh, I'm one block off. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, like this. And on this side it will be smaller, 4, and then the rest we can go with 6. And there is some old path here. Is it still in use? It's going nowhere, so we can remove it. And this will be just 1 by 3. Yeah. Okay, and that will be finished, this part at least of the roof. Yeah, we need more levees here, like that, to stop water from backflowing to the wrong side. And here we need to continue this way, yes. So another pillar here. And I'm way too close this time. Maybe they are not the same distance. No, I put them on a wrong spot. As usual. Oh yeah, there is a tube way in a way. That's fine, we can work around it. Not a big deal. We'll just put impermeable floor underneath it, like that. And we have only this gap then that we need to finish off. And this will be easy fix. Ta-da! And then we'll add more levees, of course, around all of this. Station is not watertight, as I said before. We will just need to move it by 1 block. But that's not important right now. Anyways, we will not get to build all of this that soon. We need to replenish our log stockpile. We are at 30 logs. We are not in a position to start building like crazy. We need to wait for our forest to replenish our stockpiles again. But our crops and our forests are safe now. And I almost forget, we need to improve or change, not really improve, some of the settings again. So, acid rain contamination, let's increase that to 70. Yeah, let's go crazy. Rain coverage 70. Maximum rain duration, let's go to 90. Minimum to 65. Yeah, let's go crazy. What else is here? Heavy rain radius 80. Ah, that's the maximum. 80%. And there was a rain coverage somewhere too. Ah, that's already at 71. Okay, let's bring it to 75, whatever. Let's make this even more miserable. The water world awaits. Look at that sheer amount of water. Oh, these storage is you can barely see them now. There is so much water here. Soon we shall be at the age of a never-ending storm, never-ending rain. It should be raining constantly. Alright, I'm back. I let the game run for quite some time. I see we still don't have enough logs stockpiled for some reason. I think we were a lot of them using to make planks. They shouldn't be building anything. I was hoping the log stockpile would be full by now, but apparently it is not, and we are already in a drought. So yeah, it's not great, but at least we should have plenty of pine resin. We don't have plenty yet, but we are in a much better position right now. Do we have only one of these wood workshops? 2, 3, okay. Metal? Oh, metal is back. Okay, we have 600 metal blocks. That's great, actually. Why aren't you supplied with logs? It says that we have logs. So why is this not supplied? Finally, I don't know why. I don't know why it took them so long. Okay. So we still don't have enough logs. But I think we have enough resources to start slowly working on the rest of the roof. Let's continue, yeah, this way, because we can plant more trees here. So we will need some what it was, the bridges, just like before. We need a scaffolding to reach that central pillar to be able to, you know, build it first, and then we can continue. So this one is somewhere here. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is that 12? Ah, whatever, I'll do it this way. Yeah, somewhere here. In the middle. Okay. We'll build those platforms. Put the bridges on them, just like we've had before. We've done this many times. Alright. And we can start working on the rest of the roof now. Look at that! All the logs and all the planks, everything just disappeared. Bloody hell! I wasn't expecting that. We've had a couple of hundred and everything is gone in a one day. Oh boy. Okay, we will not be able to build as much as I was hoping to. I never calculate the resource cost or whatever. I'm just going by the feeling, and I had a feeling that we should have quite enough to start it. Well, apparently not. We don't. But anyways, at least this time it will go faster because we have this additional forest, and maybe those trees are still growing, but they should be ready very soon. At least we have enough metal blocks for now. Yeah, but that's funny how quickly all of that disappeared. And maybe I should build a tunnel for our beavers here, or... Oh, I wanted to move this station, right? I wanted to move the station because it is leaking water. It's leaking into a drainage, but anyways, I want to move it. But maybe not right now. I would like to connect the tubeway to this station here. So let's start working on a tubeway like here. We'll go all the way to the edges. And this station... I'm going to wait until they stop traveling up here, and then we can remove the station and move it at least by one block to the left. We don't need to move any tubeway that way. This road, we will move it. The old path will be removed, and instead there will be a tubeway built, and that will be a direct connection up here to the mine. So they will no longer need to travel through this contaminated land here. Well, flooded with the spicy water. Because you can see that we are getting a lot of contaminated beavers from that. So I'm trying to avoid it. And this is one of the ways to do it. Okay, I think now at night, let's remove it. And we just need to move it by 1 block here. This will be filled up with levees, and then this tubeway to our mine app will be connected like this. So there will be still this path and the station, at least for now, but they will have a better route up there. Let's go build it. Okay, station was moved. We are out of logs, so, and we will keep being out of logs. How are these trees? 50% grown, 70, 76. Alright, so we need still like 15 days mostly. And here's these are here and there. So we are still getting some influx of the logs, but not enough. Let's keep working on this. And this will definitely not be the end of the run, as the next thing will be cultivating, as I like to call terraforming and stuff like this. We will cultivate this part of the land here to stop flooding our lower settlement and these side factories that we have here. Just like you will see in a few seconds right now. This will get flooded very quickly. So we will be working on this area, and we will highly probably replant that forest again. I don't think I will be digging down more. I will just add a roof here above all of this, and that will be it. We will see. First, this area needs to be finished. And we have enough metal blocks, so you can already start covering this with impermeable floors. We don't need to be waiting until everything is done. We can be covering it as we go. Another flooding season is here. Look at this. This is going so well. I don't remember. Maybe I never even seen this many buildings to be flooded down here. Look at that. It's going all the way back here to our smelters. All of this. And that reminds me, we are in the middle of a drought. So let's increase some of the numbers. Rain coverage, let's go to 100%, because why not? Maximum rain duration 99. Minimum, let's go 99. Yeah, let's bump it up. Acid rain contamination, let's increase that to 80%. What else? Flood tolerance, I will probably not be touching that. I think we maxed this out, I think, at least mostly. There are just acid rain escalation that we can lower. But otherwise, currently we are on a maximum, I think. Oh, it's flooding the whole lower level. With the storages, production is stopping. Even some houses are being flooded. How are our farms doing? Okay, at least the farms are safe. And this up here. Ooh, look at that. This didn't happen in a long time. The whole farmland is being flooded. This drainage is not enough, I think, anymore. Let's go down. It is not fully saturated, but the side channels are. Ooh, that's insane. Okay, we must stop releasing water on this side here. Oh yeah, it's going above the levees. Look at that. There is so much water, it's going above the levees. This is being flooded. Oh boy. That's insane amount of water that's going down here. Okay, I think we will need to redo this slightly. And by that I mean we are going to build a roof here. Yeah, let's go on triple platforms like this. And we will need more overhangs. Unfortunately, we don't have enough resources for this. But that's something we want to do. Our farm is getting flooded, and so much. That's insane. Let's get down again and check it. Check the rest. Okay, these are safe. These are safe, as that's completely enclosed. And this lower one, okay, it's not flooded now, but it was quite flooded. Bloody hell. Maybe the rain shifted elsewhere. Yeah, probably. It's going out. But it was a lot of flooding. Damn. Awesome. We were able to stockpile some logs because all the lumber mills were flooded and unable to work. At least we have plenty of pine resin now. Look at that, 436. That's insane. And now, from now on, the rains will be on minimum 99 hours long. If I read that correctly. Is that it? Let's double check. Yes, minimum rain duration in hours is 99 and maximum is 99. So right now we will have a 99-hour long spicy water rain. And if this spicy water will get down to our farms, the farms are gone. They will be just demolished. And I see we have a empty spot here. Plant more soybeans. Thank you. It's not directly raining down here on these levees, so it is not as big deal as before, but water is accumulating slowly and maybe it will start overflowing, I don't know. Let's watch it. And yeah, either it's raining down here on these levees or it starts overflowing. I think that's a combination of both. You can't even see the storages that are down here. They're completely submerged. We can even remove them. Yeah, they are. They were set up to empty. That's so much water. Okay, so hopefully our farms will not get flooded. But if they will do, well, there isn't much we can do about it. Ooh, just look at that amount of water and water flow. There's so much water. I really want to see how this will go on different maps. Bigger ones, maybe not with not so many opportunities to let the water outside of the map. Just imagine if this was all cliff here on the sides that you need to blast open or whatever. All the water would be rushing down here and flooding the whole settlement. Oh yeah, we already have 100 contaminated beavers plus almost another 50 unwell. We are already starting to have workforce shortages. Insanity is my middle name. Okay, here we can add another bridge. We will be able to build this. Hopefully I build it in the correct position. Yeah, let's contaminate more builders, why not? Why the hell not? At least we are producing plenty of power. 42,000! I think the farms are getting flooded by now. Yeah, this very lower one. It's getting contaminated and even flooded slightly. The upper ones are okay. Yeah, this channel here is getting too much saturated. Can I even deepen it? That's already 2 or 3 deep. Can I go even lower? I can apparently, but this channel is not low, so that will not help us much. We just need that roof. And this farm may be gone if it starts spilling more. Oh yeah, it's overspilling from now and then. The contamination is spreading. Farmers keep replanting it. The contamination was reseeded a little bit. Ooh, this is all flooded. How many contaminated beavers? Ooh, that may be a new record. That's 200 beavers. They are not all contaminated right now, but they will be. Almost 140 unwell and 68 contaminated. That's 200 beavers, easy. That's 210 beavers. Look at that. Insanity! The rain is receding, but that doesn't mean there will not be another spicy rain like this. But we shall continue and we will build this roof. Because this is the way. This is the way to save the beaver kind. Spicy rain is almost over. And we have 200 contaminated beavers. It's interesting that we still have 16 unemployed. Ah, yeah, that's because 140 are still unwell. They are not contaminated yet, but they will be in a couple of days. I don't know exactly how long it takes, but it will be very soon. Anyways, we finished. Yeah, we finished this section of the roof. Nice. Now we just need to work on these areas here and then start working on these last 3 pillars here. We will need some bridges. Jeff bridges. Oh, we have a normal rain, not a spicy rain, I guess. I don't even see where it is raining. Don't know why. It's not showing anywhere. Strange. Maybe it's outside of the map or whatever. Or it is a bug when you put it on 100% coverage or whatever. Ah, here it is. Now it is showing. Okay, and the last pieces of the at least current roof shall be built today. I hope so. Now we have a proper worker shortage. 54 vacancies because we have 125 contaminated beavers that needs to be cured first. At least our beavers had some break from the rain lately. This one was very mild. But I guess there will be bigger storms again very soon. And they finally built the new tubeway. So this is now properly connected. We can remove this station now. It's not needed here anymore. And that applies to this path too. Okay, now I'm going to wait for them to finish this last piece of the roof. And to continue here, it's too far away from a district. We just need stairs amp. So let's add it. And we have greeted with a normal rain again. Thank you for not having a spicy water. And we are at cycle 72. So let's check what else we can do. I think these acid rain escalation events we can lower to 1. So there is just 1 normal rain between the spicy rains or whatever that is. Acid rain contamination. Yeah, let's go crazy. Increase that to 100%. Minimum cycle for acid rain. This is only with the earliest cycle. That doesn't concern us. For torrents, let's keep that. Okay, everything else is maxed out really. Yeah, everything is maxed out. Nothing else to change. Just to survive. In the roofborn, as someone of you called this. And this rain seems to be mild again. After all those massive storms that we got last time, this seems like a tiny rain. Oh yeah, it's still quite a lot of water, but most of it is going outside of the map almost instantly. But soon this will be enclosed. Oh, we have a leak back here somewhere. Oh yeah, through here probably. It should be going to drainage, so no big deal. Yeah, it's going to drain. But I would rather have no leaks here at all. We will be living in a domed city. Well, almost. The whole settlement is not really covered with a roof, and it will probably... We will not need to do it. We need to take care of this area here and be diverting that water outside of the map. And then the settlement should be fine as it is. We'll see. Bring me all the rain. And we are out of planks and logs again. Damn it. We are spending way too much. Maybe we can try building another settlement on top of these flood roofs now. after we will be finished with all of the around here, and have it a different district, of course, not in the same district. Maybe I can try that. We will see. Let's first make sure that our current district and settlement will not be getting flooded. We have so much pine resin that we don't even need it. I'm going to mark some of these trees for cutting down. I think I'm going to leave only this pine resin forest here. And the rest of this area I'm going to start chopping down. We definitely need more logs than we need pine resin. And look at that, we have a 560 pine resin stored. And 6 logs. Those overhangs are really expensive. But we are almost done. Let's remove the rest of these ugly paths here. We don't need them anymore. Yeah, let's shorten it. Let's have it connected here. And the same goes up here for these paths. Let's remove them. I'm going to leave this station up here. Maybe we'll need it later. I have not decided yet. Maybe we will build a new settlement up here, no, new district. But we will see later. For now, you can stay where you are. These paths can be removed too. The less paths, the better. Especially when we don't need them. Now there's even old scaffolding here. Let's remove that. Forgotten scaffolding. Oh, how nice and clean a roof we have. The Rainborn. We are getting a little bit more smaller rains lately. Not the massive storms like before. But that will come back, I'm sure. We can help building with these platforms here. We just need some stairs down. So yeah, I should have kept this one path here. This one path here actually is needed. Yeah, and we will be able to build all these roofs from it. We just need more logs, of course. Just like the whole run. More logs, more logs, more logs, my lord. The stockpile is empty, my lord. More wood is needed, sire. Since this roof is mostly finished here, we can remove this old drainage that I built here. Yeah, this needs to go and needs to be replaced with terrain blocks, as it was originally built here. So we can plant more trees. Let's extend the road somewhere here. Instead of the tapper shank, we will have additional forester here, because this one is kinda very busy and is not able to plant the trees fast enough. Okay, and we have much better irrigation now. We can plant more oak trees here. It's not perfect, but it is much better. And this pad actually can be removed. We don't need it. So we can have all these oaks here. Most of the most of the roof is finally finished. Look at that, it looks kinda strange. So shiny metal, well, except for this overhang here. But it is all shiny metal. And there is plenty of more that needs to be done, but we are constantly keeping running, as you know, from the out of the logs, out of the planks, and it's taking a long time to replenishing all of that. Our additional oak trees will help with that, that's for sure. Everything is permanently chopped down and growing. Yeah, you see, all the trees that are ready to harvest are automatically getting chopped down in a second. At least our farms and our trees are now safe, and even most of the beavers are safe now. We didn't had any major storm lately. All of them were kinda smaller ones, but still there's a lot of water going around, and we will be building these overhangs here to cover the power plant, and especially building these to stop flooding that very bottom farm there. And then next stage will be to cover this area here with the roofs, probably filling this up with terrain blocks so it is everything on the same level. and we'll be replanting all this big forest that we've had here before. And after that, this may be the end of the run, or maybe we'll go and try to build a new district up here. I'm not sure. I will let you decide. But anyways, I will be making this save available for you to download. So I don't know, maybe in this video, maybe in the next one, there will be a link in the description for downloading the save. Ooh, this looks like a massive storm after a long time. Yeah, this is a big one. This is a big one. And instantly we have all the lower parts flooded. Oh boy. Look at that. This all is full. All that drainage is full. Look at that. Our whole settlement is flooded from the sheer amount of water. And it is raining directly here, so maybe we will need that roof to be built even above this. And only the very top of this skyscraper will be poking out, just like here, these roofs. Okay, so there will be plenty of more work to do. I think we'll be covering the whole settlement. Anyways, I will be ending this video here. If you're enjoying this madness, please subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Push that like button, leave me comments down below, and I will see you in the next one, where we are going to enjoy even more flooding. Have a nice day. Bye bye.